Hey everybody, what's going on? Let's finish up Tales of the Neon Sea. We're on the last chapter. I think within probably an hour we'll be done with this. But I just didn't have time last week, so we'll finish this up and then start something new. Probably Darkside Detectives, just in continuing the pixel detective motif. Is it loading? I think it's loading. Pretty sure that's loading. Hold on. What's going on here? Yeah, it should be capturing it. Music's on. What? Why is this all of a sudden not working? Oh, come on, game. Capture any full screen application? How about that? No? Why? Why, OBS? Why are you not capturing this? There it is. I just had to talk to it. Alright. We are still going after, what's his name? Noah? The serial killer? He's taking us through all these dream sequences of past murders. Yep, there's Noah. And apparently he's implanting robots with devices that cause them to kill, which is explicitly against the 3 principles of robots. What are the other 2 principles? I have no idea. Noah was wounded by the chandelier. This is my chance. I gotta get after him in the second elevator. Noah must have used this platform, then brought down this trash heap to obstruct my pursuit. Damn it! I'll need to cycle the platform so I can jump across. Is that it? Just cycle? What? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Does that count? Can I use that one? It's broken. I don't think I can, right? No, I can't. Oh, I see. Okay. Oops. I messed up. Like that. And switch it. And then switch it. Oh, I see. I need to have a space in between them. Gotcha. Like that. I think. Oops, shit. Let's do that again. And flip it one more time. And switch. Oh, I need 2. Okay. So if I flip that. So I need to get 2 of them over. Like that. I think like that. That's it. There we go. Cool. Noah used this elevator to escape. From the way he was moving, he's been badly wounded. God knows what traps he has prepared for you down there. Be careful. Why are you so sweet to me all of a sudden? You're not worried about me, are you? You wish, Detective Dumbass. If you die here, I'd be stuck inside this little badge, and it doesn't have much power left. That's not working. Nope. Nope. The elevator door is stuck. Thank God this elevator is still working. Looks like it goes pretty deep underground. Is there anything else over here before I do that? No? Yeah, nothing else. Oh my, biological breeding tubes? Looks like someone has been doing genetic experiments. My database categorizes this as a deeply illegal banned science. I'm not surprised. Noah's a fanatic for genetic experimentation. I can't believe we found his base so quickly. There's only one elevator exit, which means the bird-faced man didn't come through here. Besides, I don't sense any wave signals around, so we should be safe. I can't lower my guard. Let's check out this place first. The hand proliferates into whisker-like granulation, adhesion of upper mucosal tissue, E-grade defective product. Atrophy below the thoracic cavity, missing internal organs, F-grade. There is significant reversion. The leg tissue has not been completely differentiated. The mandible appears to be gill tissue. Alveolar vesicles, E-grade. The legs develop into tumor-like tissue. Some internal organs are missing, E-grade. Howdy, Senior Hefe. I just sat through an ad about collagen peptides just to say hi to you. Collagen peptides. I mean, was it a good commercial? How are you doing? I'm almost done with this game. I'm probably, I would say, 30 minutes to maybe an hour. And then we'll play some Dark Side Detectives. Mesoderm development is out of control. Muscle and systemic circulatory system is disordered and proliferated, F-grade. Yeah, some fit yoga shit. Oh, that sounds worth it to me. If it gets you to buy some peptides. The blastocyst stage is damaged by fungal radiation. The gene fragments are completely chaotic, and the adult body is completely composed of proliferating cells. F. Nope, I'll duck out, then still playing it. Yeah, I remember you were saying that you were planning on playing it through on your own. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. I want to stop by and ask about the books you've been tweeting about. What's the story? Okay, so, the Wheel of Time series was an epic fantasy series, really popular one that came out in the 90s, right? The author died in, I believe, 2007, and Brandon Sanderson, another fantasy writer, they hired him to complete the story. Like Robert Jordan, when he died, he had the notes about how he wanted to complete it. The total number of books in the series is 14. It was originally supposed to be a 6-novel series, but it got really popular, so he decided to expand the story a bit. The reason why I'm like so crazy about the series right now is the fact that they're finally releasing a Wheel of Time TV series on Amazon Prime, and that's coming out November 19th. I never got to finish the series because I started reading in my senior year of high school, and they're big books. I mean, the first 3 or 4 books I think the first 3 books are like 700 pages, and then like the 4th, 5th, and 6th are like almost 1,000 pages each. So I got to book 7 or 8 before I joined the military, and then I think there are a couple years in between books 8 and 9, and I kind of forgot about it, right? The problem with that, not necessarily a problem, but the book is the world is so engrossing, but also so big, and there's so many characters, so many subplots going on, that waiting 2 years between novels, I kind of just forgot what was going on. Like, I had the main plot down, right? You know, the Dragon Reborn, you know, this kid is going to fight, you know, the Dark One, right? The epic good versus the epic evil. I had the main storyline down, but all the subplots, all the sub-characters, like, after 2 years, you know, graduating high school, joining the military, and finally getting my hands on this book, it was just, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember what was going on. And, like, some of the subplots were less interesting than others, so I eventually just stopped reading altogether. And, yeah, and then, you know, I found out Amazon Prime is doing this TV series. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me go back, and I found out that they had completed the series, and now I can actually read it from cover to cover while watching the show. So not choose your own adventure. No, absolutely not choose your own adventure. Yep, I mean, I can get that way with TV shows. Never mind a deep book with all those characters. Yeah, I'm really curious how they're going to include everything, or what they're going to exclude, right? Because with Game of Thrones, I think up until, season 4 or season 5, they had the books to rely on. And then after that, they are kind of just winging it based on the notes from George R. Martin. So I think as a result, the TV series suffered, versus Wheel of Time has already been completed. The 14th book has been out since 2013, I think. So it's been 7-8 years. Like, there's a start and an end point. So it's just a matter of how much material they include in the from the books. But yeah, I am really excited for it. If you like epic fantasy series, it is a very, very good series. I just finished the second book, and I started on the third book today. So it's such a cool series. Like, the mythology is really good. You have some really strong and interesting characters. The world is interesting. The way they use magic is cool. Yeah, it's just overall just a very good series. Well, I hope it's good. Usually they don't live up, but I've heard good things about the Foundation show on Apple. Yeah, so they already ordered a second season of the Wheel of Time. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Typically into sci-fi rather than fantasy, but my wife may be into it. Yeah. If you get a chance, maybe like watch a YouTube summary, or if you haven't yet, the trailer that just came out 4 days ago for the TV series. It's fantastic. Yeah, I've kind of gone away from fantasy and sci-fi novels, like, in general. Like, nowadays I read like a lot of nonfiction, but I do have very, very distinct memories of the Wheel of Time series, and it's just really good. Such a good series, and I hope the TV show does it justice. Tip of the spine is split, which leads to parallel proliferation on the head. All heads lack brainstem, tissues E level. Yeah, so we'll see how far I get into the series. The last 3 books, I think, are like 800-900 pages each as well. So I'm on the 3rd book, which I think is the smallest book of the series. Once I hit book 4, 5, and 6, those are easily like 900, maybe even 1,000 pages. Yeah, but yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. I can give you like a 5-minute spiel on the lore of the world. Body copying is mostly successful, and some defects can be repaired through plastic surgery. However, the development of the prefrontal lobe in the brain is abnormal, thus unable to carry out consciousness transference. A-grade defective. Yeah, so this serial killer, Noah, is trying to look for, I think, a new body to inhabit. The ocular genes and other genes are co-transcribed, and the internal organs are replaced with tissue cells such as conjunctiva lens. Okay. E-grade. So basically, he's been doing experiments on marrying machines and people together, and he hasn't quite figured out how that works. Okay. A lab? Is this where Noah conducted all his twisted experiments? Lola. The badge is making noise again. The signal is very strong this time. This Charles you're looking for should be close by. I hope that old man's okay. Can you sense hallucination interference nearby? No hallucination of interference here. However, there are so many complicated electronic devices in the lab. I'm sensing that the wave bands on many of the devices have been encrypted. There must be a lot of secrets here. Secrets, eh? We've lost Noah for the time being, so let's at least figure out what he's been researching these past 13 years. A strange device with colorful signal lights on it. This must be equipment for handling cargo. Why was it installed here? Don't touch it yet. There must be a switch somewhere. Okay, a diagram explaining the relationship between the nanoliquid and the signal projector. Yeah, so he implants the device into robots and then turns on this signal, and it makes robots get all murdery and junk. So the robot's actions are controlled by an external signal. The implanted devices in their brains are both the input mechanism for nanofluid and the receiver of external control signals. The signal projector that produces hallucinations must be an enhanced version of these implanted devices. It can receive Noah's hallucination signals, magnify them, and project them. Was it designed for people who don't have implanted devices in their brain, like me? Huh? The blueprint for a consciousness transmission device. This huge machine can be used to interrupt people's brainwave frequency. It seems to be able to interrupt consciousness by enhancing brainwaves. Those devices we saw are only receivers. This machine here is what's really creating the hallucinations. Diagnosis. An infection caused by a gunshot wound and a severe genetic disease. The patient was originally found in the East District sewers, transferred to a sterile incubation pool to maintain his chance of survival. Targeted medicine was used to control symptoms, and the patient himself proposed special medical and chemical theories. Due to these theories, the treatments for Luna and patient 2 were adjusted. Consciousness implantation has become the leading something something. So that sounds like the diagnosis for Noah, because we know Noah has a genetic disease. Yeah, looks like Dr. Edwards saved Noah's life, and he's been working with Noah ever since. If only he had known what the final result would be. A giant life support device. It wasn't easy transporting such sophisticated equipment here. The whole thing is covered with a heavy metal curtain. That's got to be an important detail. Could Noah be hiding here? This life support device has way too much encryption for me to crack. Can you open the metal curtain? No, the encryption method is quite advanced. I can't do it either. Let's investigate further. Maybe we can find a way to open it. A vivid orange nanofluid. It looks like the same fluid as the one I found at Brank's place. It invades electronic brains, turns off independent consciousness, and uses a spark implant to control the behavior of the robot. Yep. The spark implant was found in the brain of the robot provided by patient 2. Yeah. Okay. The origin of the device remains a mystery. As I suspected, nanofluid and the implanted devices work in tandem. Dr. Edwards' name for the implant is Spark. Patient Luna. Patient began showing symptoms in the 5th year of marriage and was diagnosed with a hereditary genetic disease. During the early stage chemotherapy suppressed the symptoms, but the effects of the genetic disease on the organs gradually spread. During the middle stage, parts of the patient's organs were replaced with artificial organs, and the patient had to survive inside a sterile life support cabin. With the technical support of patient 2, attempts are being made to project Luna's brainwaves into a robot using Spark. So patient 2, I think, is Noah, and Noah's trying to help Luna. Luna, the doctor's wife. The experimental subjects in the test tube workshop were for her. The doctor wanted to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body. Was the person I met at the clinic before actually a clone cultivated here? Okay, so purple and blue have to be on 2, yellow and green 3, orange 4. The operation prompt for the chain console. I should try replicating this pattern. Okay. Is there anything else over here? Large storage server must contain Noah's research. The data could self-destruct if broken into. Glass tube filled with nanofluid seems more active. This an enhanced version? Immersed in the liquid are organs and tissues growing in conjunction with machinery. Noah has been researching human-machine integration. Some unknown tissues. Okay, let's go mess with this machine. Alright, so we need 1 and 5. Well. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Saw the trailer, it does look good, but I'll admit my fantasy genre fandom probably peaked with Lord of the Rings, and I haven't been much into it since The Hobbit. Yeah, so I never read Lord of the Rings. I read The Hobbit, but you know, it was a short story. Lord of the Rings I really enjoyed. The Hobbit was less so, because the Hobbit storyline just kind of felt, I don't know, less epic, versus Lord of the Rings was really good. I give them credit for having a very diverse cast, though, it seems. Yeah, they're Wheel of Time was actually kind of unprecedented as far as main characters go. There were a lot of like strong female lead characters in the Wheel of Time series. What is this read thing you speak of? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I haven't read a book in probably like a couple of years before I found out about Wheel of Time being made. So this is new for me too. I have found out that my reading is much slower than it used to be. I used to be like a voracious reader, but now 20-30 pages is about all I'm good for over a 1 to 2 hour time period, right? Because distractions, looking up things. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely different from Lord of the Rings. I mean, you got the central character, right? You know, oh god, Frodo, right? Frodo with the One Ring. Wheel of Time is similar in that it has a main character that's supposed to save the world. He's known as the Dragon. So like the world or the story takes place over different ages, and like every age, a man is born and becomes the dragon, and he fights the Dark One. And so this has been going on for ages. And the last time the dragon and the Dark One fought, the dragon was able to seal the Dark One away in a prison to hopefully stop the cycle of fighting and destroying the world. But in like as like a counterstroke, as his last act, the Dark One was able to corrupt the source of magic. So magic is divided up into 2 halves, right? One for female, one for male. He corrupted the male half, and that caused the Dragon Reborn to just basically go mad, kill his entire family, and it's been corrupted ever since. So any man that can, they call it channeling, that can channel the magic, inevitably goes mad, and you know, ends up like destroying, you know, if not the world, then you know, everyone around him. So like that's the basic setting for it, is any man who can use magic eventually goes mad, and the women that can use magic have formed an organization to try to find these men, and they call it gentling, basically cutting them off from the magic so they don't go insane, but they end up becoming depressed and eventually committing suicide. My teen reading fiction was mainly Arthur Clarke, Michael Crichton, and Tom Clancy. Arthur Clarke, the only book I've read of his was Rendezvous at Ramos, and that was a pretty interesting book about first contact with an alien species. Haven't read anything outside of that, though. Men equal world destroyers, so women must save the world. Yeah, well, not necessarily. Women must help find the man that will be the next dragon and prevent him from going crazy long enough to save the world, right? So, you know, the dragon is a man that can cast magic, channel magic, but there are also other men of various levels of power that can channel as well. So they're trying to find who the dragon will actually be. So there's other people that they call false dragons, and inevitably, whenever someone announces that they are the dragon, they develop this huge cult-like following where they build armies, and it's up to this organization of women magic users, female magic users, to ascertain whether he's the real dragon or if he's just a guy that's going to eventually go mad and destroy the world. But it's it's good. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, there's 3 of them, the Rama series. Rendezvous, Rama Revealed, and Garden of Rama. Like, I had heard... Did Arthur C. Clarke write all 3 of them? For some reason, I thought someone else had written a sequel to it or something like that. Like, I remember the second and third book not being that good or getting very poor reviews. So I only read the first one. Last one was Gentry Lee. Yeah. Did they ever make a movie or TV series? Yeah. I need the purple and blue at the bottom, and then followed by the yellow and green, and then at the top the orange. Okay, gotcha. Yep, they were not as good as the original, but still good. Did you ever read... Oh, Lord. Why am I blanking? It's by Orson Scott Card. He made a sequel called The Children of the Dead. Can't imagine a movie of the Rama spaceship, but pretty cool if they tried it. Yeah, like if I remember correctly, the first book didn't have a lot of drama or action to it, right? They found like this spaceship that seemed like it had no doorways, no indentations at all, right? And I think they managed to find a door and they made their way in, and it had like some sort of artificial gravity, I think. And then at some point, like the ship was about starting to take off, so the astronauts got out of there. I think that was basically it, right? Yeah. Oh, what is it? What is this book called? They made a movie of it. Scott Card. Children of the Dead? What was Orson Scott Card? The Ender Games. Oh my god, Ender Games. That's what it was. Yeah, our Ender's Game. Yes. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but I thought they did. Didn't they go on the trip itself? Maybe not. Maybe that was the other ones. But yeah, it's a gigantic cylinder. Yeah, I think they managed to make their way in, but then they saw that it was starting up, so they wanted to get out of there before they got caught in it. With all the living space on the inside, kind of like a Dyson sphere. Yeah, so like you could walk the length of the cylinder, but there was like, you know, greenery and grass and farms and like habitats like all throughout the cylinder. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, Ender's Game was the other one. Ender's Game was really good. Children of the Dead was not very good. It was amazing how to describe it. Yeah. For some reason, I think I was looking for, I just like Googled like top 10 sci-fi books that you should read, and Rendezvous with Rama came up. So I got that, and then I got like Ender's Game, and I think that was like the last foray for me into sci-fi novels. Yeah. I do want to read Dune now that the new Dune movie's out. My buddy who I play board games with is a big fan of Dune. And I'd seen the 1984 movie. Kind of weird, right? Maybe I was too young to understand it, or maybe it's just David Lynch being David Lynch. You'd recommend the Arthur C. Clarke collection of short stories. Did he do the Mars short stories? I don't know who did that one. It was like a collection of short stories involving Mars, and it was really good. I read 2001. Is that 2001 Space Odyssey? Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about the... Yeah, only 2001 I know is 2001 Space Odyssey, the movie. Yeah, weird, but still good. Never read it, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I finally saw the movie, like, last year. I borrowed my friend's HBO Max account, and finally sat down and watched the damn movie. Like, I tried to watch it several years ago, but I was way less in the mood for an epic sci-fi series, so I didn't even make it past the obelisk, I think. Like, I remember spending 30 minutes, I'm just like, why are we watching apes worship a black obelisk? This doesn't make any sense. I want space. Reading the book helps with understanding the movie. Yeah, reading the Wikipedia article on the Space Odyssey, apparently they had a different soundtrack that they wanted to that they were originally going to use for 2001 for the movie, but at the last minute Stanley Kubrick switched it to Whoever the current composer is now. But good move on their part, because the soundtrack is really good. Yeah. And I know Isaac Asimov, yeah, because you had mentioned Apple with the Foundation series, right? I think you had mentioned it. Didn't you mention it? I could have swore you mentioned Foundation, which is on Apple TV, right? Good old Stanley, always up for a laugh. Yeah, I never read anything from Isaac Asimov. It sounds like pretty heady stuff, though, right? iRobot and Foundation series, yeah. Yeah, like his is, from what I've heard, and I've never picked up a single one of his books, is like his sci-fi is very, very cerebral. And it's actually kind of intimidating. I saw the iRobot movie. How similar was that to the book? I imagine not very similar at all. If I do that, what does that do? Oh, this is going to be complicated. Hopefully I can just brute force my way through it. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's where... Oh. I think that's it. That should be it. So the thing I like about Clark is he tries to extrapolate based on real science. So it's very little fantasy in it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he tries to keep his depictions of space and aliens and just like all that stuff. And he tried to keep it like grounded in like reality or in actual science. Did that not work? Hold on, let me check this. That? No. Where the hell was it? Did you ever see... Oh, God. I'm blanking. Yeah, I am not good at on-the-spot thinking. That Matthew McConaughey space movie. Interstellar. Interstellar was great. And I heard the depictions of space and black holes was semi-realistic, or like they had consulted actual scientists for it. It was shocking for people, and to be honest, turned people off that so much. 2001 is silent. Yeah, as far as movies go, we're used to getting musical cues as to how we're supposed to feel, right? So the silence was definitely a little off-putting, but I got used to it. Semi is correct. Yeah. Well, all right. Yeah, that's future Texas governor right there. Let's look at this. That should be it. Oh, wait, it needs to be... Oh, God. Okay. So it needs to be 2, 3, 4. Not all the way hanging low. How are you today, Hefe? I'm doing good, Nix. I'm trying to complete this puzzle. We are very, very close to the end. And I'm hoping we finish this game. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where that needs to be. There we go. Boom. That was easy enough. Off to a meeting, gents. Maybe catch you later. Trying to distract them. Alright, Doc. No, you're not distracting me. I love talking about books, movies, media, entertainment. I could talk all day about it. And I could talk all day about Wheel of Time, too. Maybe I'll convince you one of these days. Maybe I'll convince you. But have fun at your meeting, and thank you for stopping by. Hey, it's Hefe, yo. Hey, Holly. How are you? How are you? Since I don't want any spoilers, yeah. Building secret passageways so far underground. This is like Noah, sly and cautious. What have you been up to, Holly? How have you been? Are you ready for the holidays? I certainly am. I've got some leave that I need to take, so I'll probably end up taking the week of Thanksgiving off, the week of Christmas, leading into New Year's. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to relax and play some video games. Alright, was that it? Can I press this? A life support device covered by metallic curtains. There must be something important inside, but it can't be opened at the moment. I've been recovering from the surgery since Friday morning, my guy. Oh, you had your surgery? Congrats! How long are you in recovery for? Yeah, I remember, like, I think this was, like, back last year, I think you were slated to get it in April? Maybe August? But I think I hit you up about it last year, and you said that it got, it had to be postponed for something. But congratulations, how are you feeling? Where am I going from here? I think I'm just going downstairs. I had my surgery in hospital. I'm in till Thursday. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get back? So you're in the hospital right now? Beep, beep, beep. I can sense the signal again. Charles must be close by. This way? No. Huh? These clothes. The delivery guy who gave me the parcel was wearing these. Everything began with that parcel. Feeling pretty good today. Honestly, first few days were seriously rough. And yeah, chatting and watching from my hospital bed. Nice, nice. Get home Thursday. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get home? What's the first video game you're going to play? If you're like me, anytime I come back from, like, anything, right? I just want to play video games all day. Lay in bed, play video games. Chatting, watching from my hospital bed. Yeah, hopefully you have, like, plenty of stuff to keep yourself entertained. I had, jaw surgery years and years ago, and I was in the hospital for like a good week, and my face had swollen up to a basketball. It was miserable. It was a miserable experience. That's what I'm going to do when I first get home. Throw some good food in the oven, take a shower, because I've been stuck in a car all day for the drive home. How far is the drive? Broken? Is this the elevator? Yes, the robot replenishing liquid is fresh, so it must be the elevator Noah used to escape. Damn it, he made a shortcut to a secret corridor. Yeah, let me know when you get back home. You know, I had mentioned that I was going to give you a care package afterwards, and I'm going to keep my promise. So, if you have any games on your wish list that you want to play while you're resting and relaxing, let me know. What? This is Noah's black robe? How come it was left here? Looks like it was badly hurt. The replenishing liquid disappeared here. That guy must be... Let me out, please! Anyone! Hear that? Someone's calling for help behind the door. It's Charles. Thank God he's still alive. Are he and Noah both behind that door? I only sense one organic life, but there is indeed another unusual wave. Be careful when you go in there. I guess we're just going in. Bastard! Let me out, Edward! Think about what you're doing! Charles! Thank God you're still alive! Who's there? Detective Rex, it's you! Wow, am I lucky! How did you find this place? Come on, get me out! Let's get him out. Is this my photo on that board? I feel like there's going to be a twist here where I'm the killer or something along those lines. I feel like that's going to happen. This information is from back when I first returned to Starlight City after my machination was completely stabilized. Thanks to Abel's sacrifice at the Apocalypse Garden incident, I wouldn't even be alive today. Has Noah been studying me all this time? What the? Noah refers to me as a vessel in the records, and the date circled in red is the date when I received the parcel. He's been after me since the beginning. Vessel. The document next to the device says Beta-type consciousness transmission device. That is a mouthful. It can enhance brainwaves, interrupt other people's consciousness, and eventually infuse self-consciousness onto a receptor, controlling that person. This seems to be an unfinished product still under testing. If Noah and the Doctor had succeeded in perfecting this machine, they would be able to control absolutely anyone. Human, robot, it wouldn't matter. Hey, Charles. Don't try to open this door with your little body. Even someone as strong as me can't open it. Go find something to pry it open. Hurry up, we're running out of time. Old man, you're kind of a dick. This is Dr. Edwards' diary. Weirdest thing happened today. I found a bird-faced man in the sewer near the clinic. He was weak, near death, severe wounds, infections, and genetic diseases ate away at his body. Huddled in that sewage, he might have died at any moment, but he didn't even ask me for help. Instead, the masked face said, "You need me." And he was right. He can help me cure Luna. This Noah has accumulated a vast knowledge of chemistry and biology. Most importantly, he possesses this kind of madness that goes hand in hand with using long band technologies. Alright, I am not going to read all of this, but basically, TLDR, Dr. Edwards' wife, Luna, is suffering and dying, and Noah, this serial killer, is apparently a mad genius and can resurrect her by beaming her consciousness into robot man combinations. That doesn't actually make sense, right? And he can put body parts, organic and mechanical body parts together, and then beam his wife's soul or consciousness into that body. So Dr. Edwards is evil, but only because he just loves his wife so much. Yeah. I think that's basically it. Yeah, it's basically it. Yeah. Multiple failures, but they have a plan. Yeah. This robot, from the wounds on the body, was probably dressed up as the Noah I attacked earlier. Where is that man? Wait, I remember this robot. Yes, Angela, the missing waitress for the Fantasy Jellyfish. I was way too drunk to even remember taking that job. Why her? Where is the real Noah? That's a pretty neat trick he can do. Yeah. So they can take over robots right now, but this new signal can interrupt brain waves and take over anybody. Wave fluctuation from her is the same as the bird-faced man we saw earlier. The nanoliquid must be controlling her and repairing her body gradually. I have to stop now. I wouldn't waste your time. Once this equipment starts running, it seems it cannot be stopped. In order to prevent accidents, the robot is locked in the machine. That bastard, he only uses innocent people. Let's get Charles out first. Maybe he knows how to stop the device. Crowbar. A conveniently placed crowbar. Alright, let's go get Charles out. His arms. His arms look ridiculous. Kind of reminds me of Adventure Time. Whew. Well, you're not controlled anymore. What is this place? Who are you? Don't be afraid, little girl. I have already temporarily suppressed the nanofluid's control over you, and I'll give you a good cleaning up when we get back to my workshop. Thank God you're here, Charles. Her name is Angela. She's been under control since being kidnapped by the Doctor. She was even dressed up as Noah earlier. Kermit the Frog Arms. Yeah, exactly. Kermit the Frog Arms. Or whoever the main character is from Adventure Time. I can't remember his name offhand because I'm bad at recalling information on the spot. But yeah, he's got like very noodly arms. Detective, I'm completely shocked by this affair. This was the work of Edward. And that Noah guy. Once I checked that sample you gave me, I knew it was Edward who made it. He's very talented when it comes to nanorobots. I couldn't imagine he... Finn, yes, Finn. Oh, I do. I am on my laptop, got a book, coloring books, and Switch. Haven't really needed it, though. Sorry for late reply. Nurse came in for taking care of stuff. Hey, no problem. No problem. Yeah, Finn from Adventure Time. That's what his arms remind me of when he walks. After so many years, I couldn't imagine him making such a terrifying thing. Hurry up! That spooky doctor, if he comes back... Don't worry, Angela. The doctor's not going to return. What? Did you, chat with him? No, it was Noah, or rather, Angela, but this is not important anymore. Dr. Edwards is gone. He wasn't like this in the beginning. He did it all for Luna. He was used by that guy because of his love for Luna. Angela, please, can you tell us anything that could help us find Noah? Who is Noah? I don't know. I'm so confused right now. I feel like I have the longest dream. I did awful things in the dream, even though I didn't want to. Those humans and robots were all... Easy, Rex. Let her calm down first. She was just freed from the nanofluid's control. Well, in that case, you and I should go back to the lab, Charles. There's some kind of giant life support tank up there, and I want to crack it open. Oh, no, that was not Noah. That was... Let's go. I'll show you. Kermit the Frog arms. Yep. There's Luna. Luna! Yes, the real Luna. Poor thing. I should have guessed. No one could recover from such a horrible genetic disease. It was only last night that I discovered Edward had been maintaining Luna's broken body using this life support equipment. He was planning to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body using Noah's technology. However, Luna has been tortured spiritually and physically. Charles, why? Why are you here? And you? The vessel. You know me? Why the hell do you know anything about me? All this is because of you. Please stop Edward. He is lost in too deep. I will stop him. I'll stop him. He won't hurt anyone else. Thanks. I hope you can really do it. You, the vessel. Charles, please turn this equipment off. I am in so much pain. I should have died a long time ago. Instead of living like a monster, here like this. Luna, I have known you for so many years. You and Edward were my best friends. What should I do? Friend, tell me. You were me. What would you do? Ooh. Turn off the equipment. I will end her pain. She has been through too much. Thank you, Detective. Luna will finally be free from pain. Bloop. Oh. Luna will be free, which is the best result. Detective, are you alright? You look like you're in pretty bad shape. I'm not hurt, but Noah's hallucinations have been influencing me this whole time. I feel more and more strange. Hallucinations? Can someone without an implanted device be influenced too? You only have half an electronic brain, don't you? I can tell you about that. Robot Angela. Angela, are you feeling better? Have you remembered anything? When I was controlled by the, what did you call it, nanofluid? I still had some hold on my own consciousness, so I know something about their plan. All this was done to get you here, beginning when I delivered the parcel to you. They have another machine, but it isn't here, a machine that was designed just for you. Yes, I can remember easier now. From the, something. According to what they said, if the synchronization is allowed to finish, your own consciousness will be erased and your body will become the vessel for Noah? Ha! This is ridiculous. All this was done for my broken body? Ah, your body is very special. Looks like you're not aware of what your body can do. Your body is something people dream to have. Why, thank you, Charles. I have been working out. According to Angela, you must stop entering the hallucinations. If you are robbed of your body, then who knows what Noah will do. Noah. Every day he is allowed to walk free on this planet, more people will be deceived and hurt. I can't let this continue. I see you've made up your mind. If you're this determined to beat him, there must be a way. After I was captured, Edward shared a lot of the research about consciousness transmission. Now, I reckon that the consciousness transmission device can work both ways. Charles, what are you getting at? When you are dragged into the hallucinations, you are connected with that equipment. Or, you're connected with the person who is controlling that equipment. Aha! If your will is strong enough, you might be able to influence the consciousness of that person instead. You mean I can alter the hallucinations? Yes, but it won't be easy. You better think it through before meeting Noah. I don't know who this Noah is, but that doctor took that elevator deep down below, deeper than I've ever been. Hiding even deeper underground. That's where my final battle is. Okay. I can't turn this off? Do I not turn it off? I guess not. Yeah, life support system has completely stopped working. Never mind, I'm used to being hurt by beautiful women. Your friend Brayden will be thrilled to know you're still alive. Brayden, who is that? Maybe I haven't gotten all my memory back. Alright, so we're taking the elevator down. What are you doing here? Me? I need some air after being stuck in that badge for so long. But, Detective Dumbass, watch out, okay? To me it seems like everything is a big trap designed by whoever this Noah character is. Are you really going to walk right into it? Of course I am. I'll run him down, spring in whatever trap he has set along the way. You sound confident. Maybe you should consider making a copy of your consciousness. That way if you fail you can go on with your detective game in electrode state. Thanks for your advice, but nah, I'm not interested. Yep, let's go. No, I'm coming to rough you up. One last time. Although I told you it may be possible to fight against the hallucinations, it will be extremely difficult. Think it through. Don't worry about me, Charles. I've done this before. Now you take Angela and leave as quickly as possible. Captain Ramrod here knows the way out. Thank you. I'll see you back on the surface, Detective. Be careful, Detective. Come back alive. You have to take me back to the Destiny Fire. Such sweet words from an AI. Maybe I will try and survive after all. Okay. I hope that there's no time-based puzzles here. There, I have my fresh glass of cranberry juice and a fresh jug of water for the night. Oh man, cranberry juice is like puckering, it's so sweet. Sparkling lake water? This must be the light lake that was mentioned in the holographic message. According to Noah, he's expecting me to undergo some kind of test down here. In the most beautiful place lies the darkest soul. Drifting on the clear lake water, the perfect vessel is purified and brought to me. A body of both flesh and machine will pave the way for Basan's arrival. The time for rebirth has come. I have waited far too long for this. Come here and sing an ode to my new life. Okay. This is pretty interesting. Oh, it's unsweetened cranberry juice. Oh, okay. All right. I'm used to like the cranberry juice that has like 2 pounds of sugar in it. The ignorant wanderer, stupid little detective, bow your head and witness Basan's final embodiment, the omniscient judge. I don't know what it is about Plague Doctor masks, but they look so cool. Oh, that's from the cover art. Oh god, what is this? Is this Shadow of the Colossus? Do I have to climb this impossibly tall god? Please don't be time-based. Basan's eye comes at my call, and its gaze penetrates those who pretend to be righteous. Come feel the heat that goes into one's soul. Wait, Basan's eye? If my memory isn't shot from all that drinking, this stands for the eye of punishment that clears hypocrisy. Like Charles said, if I can focus, I can redirect Noah's attacks. Or perhaps even use the attacks in my favor. The final game has just started, Detective. Now I shall watch you run from the light, like the insignificant cockroach you are. This reminds me a little of Gris. Gris? Is Gris this type of game? I thought Gris was like an action-y game. Oh no, I might be thinking of something completely different. Oh yeah, okay. I see the resemblance. I definitely see the resemblance. Oop. Oop. Oh, I gotcha. Oop. Oop. It is, but when you fight the boss. Yeah, okay, I get it, I get it. Oh. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Flip it. Oh. There we go. Okay. What's next? So same thing. I hope when I die it doesn't start me at the bottom. That would suck. You're good, Detective. I have made the right decision in choosing you as a vessel, but your resistance is futile. Yeah, you're losing the game, Noah. Let's get this over with. Okay. Oh, shit. I thought I was covered. Okay. I'm kind of guessing here. There we go. Oh! I messed that up. So yeah, I'm here for another day or so. Tomorrow's a really big day, actually. What do you mean the really big day? Like the day you get to go home? Alright, so I need to... There we go. I think that works. No. Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh. Okay. Now, tomorrow's the day the bandages come off and the packing and the catheter come out. Oh, gotcha. Oh, man. Okay. No. Hold on a second. I think it's this one? There we go. That should rebound and kill him? No. Alright, I'm missing something. What is it? Like that? Oh, I see. Like this? There we go. Oh. I'll skip the details, of course. Alright, let's melt this person's face off while my cat meows at me from underneath my door, demanding food. Those possessing the hubris to challenge God shall fail. Anyone who meets the eye of God shall plummet from the greatest height. Detective, I've had enough of this game. This is where your life ends. Oh God. Okay, so if I do that, where does that go? Okay. Looks like it could hit you, right? No. Okay. Yikes. Oh, it can go anywhere. Okay. That changes things. That should get you. Oop. There. Hey, look at that. No, no, no! I will never lose! How is it possible for you to break through my hallucination? This flesh. Noah? Is this how you look now? In a state like this? Are you even a human being anymore? Something must have gone wrong. Basan makes no mistakes. The ceremony, the doctor, you, these have all been arranged. No, this can't be right. You have been relying on the consciousness transmission device to obtain the power to control others. Noah, your sick, inhuman device failed to save you, and instead turned you into a monster. Your body belongs to me. My disease is a test from God, for which I was abandoned and despised. I was forced to suffer the most unimaginable pain. Basan made a deal with me. A new body if I pass the test. A new body. All this is just your own imagination. Noah, stop lying to yourself. Ha, detective. Do you think this is the end? I am just a small part of the darkness. All as long as robots and humans exist, the cracks will not disappear. Are you curious why robots have that device in their brains? I didn't put the device there. I just made an alteration. There is darkness inside darkness. I am not the only one who wants to turn this ugly world upside down. Who first made the implant device? You will never know, detective. I am going to Basan now. As for you, there are bombs everywhere in this place. You will die with me. Ha 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 ha. Blow it up. Blow everything up. Time to run. Epilogue. What's past is new. I think the epilogue is actually pretty short. Or it might just be completely cutscenes. Oh, we're stuck in this loop. Beep, beep, beep. Wakey, wakey. It's time to get up. Jeez, you're so loud. What are you doing, BBX? Do you want to be taken apart and rebuilt? I need to perform a routine checkup on your mechanical parts. It's 4 days overdue. Sure, whatever. Just wait for me over there, and I'll come to you. Okay, let's get this over with and done with. Body scan in progress. According to the scan, 98% of your mechanical parts are brand new. I can't believe you survived such a massive explosion, and even got your old parts replaced with new ones. Ha! You better believe it. Old Charles has got the good stuff, even parts that are only available in Sky City. Ah yes, about our guests. They can't just stay in our house like this, especially that arrogant little robot. You don't have enough money to support 6 people. Look, BBX, we talked about this. They have nowhere to go. And the cash situation? Well, we just haven't had a lot of jobs lately. That's because you keep turning them away. There's a customer this morning waiting for you downstairs. Go have a look and don't say no. And remember to get a deposit this time. Alright. Ooh, new message. Ooh, Angela. Hello, Mr. Detective. How have you been? I just want to tell you that without your help, I'd probably still be doing evil deeds under the control of those people. I can't thank you enough, but I'm sad I can't go back to work at the Fantasy Jellyfish or Bellflower House. I haven't once told anyone about Noah or the kidnap, just like you asked me to. People keep asking me what I've been and what I've been up to, which makes me remember. But the whole thing has come to an end. I think I left the Bellflower House just to see the world outside Underbridge. Maybe this is what the real world is like. A world of bad people like Noah and good people like you. I decided to leave Starlight City to see a bigger world, and I will be sending you postcards during my trip. By the way, I still can't recall who Braden is. Forget about it. He must not be important. So many calls. Looks like Royd hasn't given up. Never mind. Let's see what he wants. There will be trouble if he has to come to me. Hey Rex, you finally called me back. When are you going to tell me more about that case? I'm under a lot of pressure from my superiors. Don't make this so hard for me. Ha, Royd, I've told you everything I know. It was a real miracle the king even let you into the Underbridge district for investigation. Hey, don't play dumb with me. We had a hard time with people in the Underbridge for 2 weeks, but ended up with a pile of relics. Only unknown broken robots' bodies and fungi. There was a lab down there, wasn't there? I don't know where it came from, but we have information that says what Noah and the doctor were working on was relevant to revolutionary riots. Now my superiors are going crazy, urging me to investigate anything and everything. They want answers. Well, Hefe, I'm going to love you and leave you here. I want to go chill out with Rain for the last bit of my night before I go to bed. All right, Holly, I hope you feel better. And, yeah, I hope everything goes well tomorrow, and I hope you can get back home. Get back home and have a nice hot meal on Thursday. So, yeah, get some rest. I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. So glad we got to chat while I'm here. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Always happy to see you. Always happy to see you. It looks like you're working very hard, but it's exactly like it told you. I haven't found Noah. I'm just a victim of an explosion. Alright, Rex, you're not ready to tell me the truth yet. I really hope you aren't involved in this. You know how sensitive this is for the superiors. Forget it. Look, do you want to have a drink at the Fantasy Jellyfish? I have a friend I'd like you to meet. Trying to get me drunk so I'll talk? You must be even more desperate than you sound. Well, see you tonight then. I didn't expect this incident to cause such a big aftershock, but it's got me thinking. The Mrs. Perry murder happened right before Noah sent me his gift. The timing of the crime and the crime scene evidence both indicate that it wasn't done by Noah. There must be someone else who used the implant device to help the butler robot break the 3 principles. Didn't Noah say something about simply altering devices that were there already? If that's correct, what does the original maker of these devices have planned? Maybe what Noah said was true. There are layers of darkness that fold over each other deeper and deeper. Your BBX robot is really lovely. Like a kind of motherly matron. It always wakes me up in the sweetest of ways. Cup of tea, lullaby, the morning news, and these cats are lovely too. I like this white one. This white cat used to belong to Mrs. Perry, but after she, died, William brought her to my place along with many other street cats. What a headache. Are you well? After replacing so many parts and organs, I expected your body to reject some, but you don't seem to be experiencing any side effects. Ha! This is a walk in the park for me. Charles is a really good technician, and I feel brilliant now. You did me a big favor, William. I've been meaning to study you more closely. You're so much smarter than other cats. Meow meow. Although Charles is an expert on robots, I wonder if we can ask him to do some research on William. Strap him down, laser through his skull. Tss. What? You don't like that? Maybe I should research you myself instead. Alright, let's go downstairs. See who this mystery person is. Oh. Does that sound an explosion in the attic? Charles must be doing dangerous research again. That Charles needs to leave this house this instant. He's an awful old man. Wow, this outfit. I didn't think Captain Ramrod would be seen dead in clothes like these. You shut up. It's all because of that old man. He told me that he was adding me to the detective office network, but he was actually just changing my coat to put me in this stupid outfit. You look good in them. Next time you should ask Charles... What did you say? Oh, nothing. I was just saying. I'll go find Charles now. What's the old man thinking? You'd better hurry up. Me, a captain in this outfit? It's humiliating. She's still hot-tempered. I don't know what Charles is up to up there. I just hope he doesn't blow the attic up. Let's go upstairs. Oh, he's making an Iron Man. What happened? Why is there a smoking riot robot in the attic? Modification failed. This armor is well crafted. There are special switches inside, and if the wearer doesn't understand how they work, he can never take it off again. That's why. No wonder William was stuck in there, but I did see a cluster of black... Oh, hello, fellow detective. Are you awake? Don't worry about the explosion. Grandpa knows what he's doing. It's just that his tools are still in Underbridge, and we can't go retrieve them right now. Nango, do you know what's happening in Underbridge? You've got a lot of connections there. I guess since I'm living here, there's no reason not to tell you. The king sent lots of people to dig up the remnants of the lab, hoping to find something useful. After an explosion like that, I don't think there's much left, though. One more thing you might be interested in. Luna from Edward's clinic has gone missing. The Luna from the clinic? That's a clone of Edward's wife. Maybe she's gone to start a new life of her own. What's your plan now, Detective? With Noah gone, you've accomplished what you set out to do so many years ago. Don't you worry about me. I could sit back and help old grandmas find lost cats until the end of my days now. Alright. Spacious place you have here, Rex. And again, thank you for letting us hide out here. The king and the police are still trying to find anyone involved in the explosion. Letting you? I didn't exactly have much choice. You insisted on moving in. Is this the robot from Morax's shop? Yes, that young man owed me, so he gave me this robot to pay the debt. If I can alter this robot successfully, it will greatly improve our combat prowess. Looks like the robot's nearly ready. Wait, are you never going back to the Underbridge district? What about the doctor's research and his wife Luna? I processed Edward's research data before we escaped the lab. It is some advanced technology, but maybe too advanced for this day and age. As for Luna, the life support tank was too big to move. In the explosion, she was buried underground with Edward's lab. In the end, she and Edward are together forever after all. There's one more thing on my mind. Before he died, Noah mentioned that he was not the one who created the implant devices. Even though this case has been cracked, there's still another layer that I can't quite see. In that case, we'd better get this riot robot working post-haste. Grandpa Charles' experiments are so dangerous, so I'd better watch from far away. Okay. Alright, time to go downstairs. Why are you standing at the door? Fancy Feather, it's Fancy Feather. It was Fancy Feather who made the appointment. Her squad of minions have taken over our living room. Why is she here? We're a long way from Underbridge. Let's bust in and wipe them out. Just like old times. I can enter riot control mode anytime. Calm down, let's hear them out first. Does this look scary? Didn't expect to see you here, Mrs. Fancy Feather. Did you come all the way down here to give me this new VR game console? Huh. Oh, Detective, are you playing with me? This is what you will travel into Coral City. Coral City? You want me to visit the electronic world? Sorry, Mrs. Feather, but I'm not going back there. Oh, I knew you'd say no. Take a look at this first, and you may change your mind. The Coral City. Hurry, go tell Rex. What we've been hiding there might have been found by someone. Hurry, be quick. Those guys, they want to... What? Abel, but he's dead. Where did you get this video? This video clip was sent from the Electrode State last night. If you act quickly, you may be able to buy some time. You seem to know a lot of things, Mrs. Fancy Feather. That's because, as stars align, so do our interests. Now, Mr. Detective, are you ready to go? Looks like I have no other choice. Abel. Oh, so it ends on a cliffhanger. Interesting. I'll lower my mic just a little bit, just a hair. Yeah, I think that's good. Test? Yeah, I think that's fine. So we have to go save Abel in whatever the sequel is. Okay, yeah, so this was made by a Chinese studio. I thought the translation was a little off. Yeah, when I originally looked up the studio, I think they were based out of Seattle, I thought. Yeah, interesting game. Very good puzzles. The story was okay. The story was decent. I won't say it was like anything to write home about, but I really enjoyed the puzzles. They were just tough enough and just unique enough to keep the gameplay fresh. And of course, 2D pixel art. Who doesn't like 2D pixel art? That's cool if they did the kanji for people with American names. Or maybe that's just his Chinese name and he just goes by Justin. Yeah, English-language translation. Yeah, I think this was made with Unity. Pretty sure this was made with Unity. I really need to download and install Unity. I've heard really good things about it. Like, it makes game making very accessible. And I see it basically all over the place. I wonder, was this a Kickstarter? Oh, it was. Really? Interesting. I've never kickstarted a video game before. How much were they requesting? They were trying to get... Oh, it's in NZ, New Zealand dollars? Let's see. New Zealand dollars to US dollars. What were they trying to get? 14,783? 783? So they were trying to get $10,000, and they ended up getting 22,248. Oh, okay. So they raised about 16 grand for this game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Nice little game. Hope there's a sequel. Yeah, I mean, my guess is, yeah, they made about $6,000 more than they're asking for. I don't know how much the game actually cost them to make. A lot of times with Kickstarters, developers underestimate just how much it costs. Yeah, so out of New Jersey. But yeah, pretty nice little game. I assume if they do a sequel, they'll probably kickstart it again. Now that they've got some name brand recognition. And like just the majority of people that played Tales of the Neon Sea when it was given away on Epic. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to be on the lookout to see what they're up to next. Yeah, you only had to pledge about $15 to get the game. Yeah, and then of course if you pledge more, you get like the official soundtrack, some DLC, some wallpapers, etc., etc.